Hello and welcome to preview of the Premier League meeting between Manchester United and Chelsea at Old Trafford. Manchester United welcome fellow top four hopefuls Chelsea to Old Trafford on Saturday for the headline fixture of Game Week 6 of the 2020-21 Premier League season. The Red Devils go into the match off the back of a memorable Champions League triumph in Paris, while Chelsea were held to a goalless draw by Sevilla in midweek. Match preview. What a difference a week makes. Just 7 days ago Manchester United were a club in crisis, having lost their last Premier League game 6-1 at home and missed out on all of their top targets in the transfer market, resulting in some hurried deadline day business. Now, they welcome Chelsea to Old Trafford flying high again after returning to winning ways in the Premier League at Newcastle United last time out and upsetting the odds to beat last season's Champions League runners-up Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc des Princes on Tuesday night. It is the second victory away to PSG of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tenure, although he will be wary of a hangover of sorts after the first 19 months ago they lost their next 2 games and only won 3 of their next 12 across all competitions. Incidentally, that run was broken by a 4-0 thrashing of Chelsea in the corresponding fixture on the opening day of last season, and anything close to a repeat of that scoreline would go even further towards raising the gloom that had begun to surround the club. Manchester United have now won 5 of their last 6 games across all competitions, but the main concern will be that all 5 of those victories have come on the road. Indeed, the victory in Paris means that they have now won 10 consecutive away games in all competitions for the first time ever, but at Old Trafford, it is an entirely different story. The 20-time champions are still searching for their first home point of the campaign, having been beaten 3-1 by Crystal Palace in their opener before that already infamous 6-1 humiliation at the hands of Tottenham Hotspur, their joint worst-ever Premier League defeat. Only once in their entire history have Man United lost each of their opening 3 home league games of a campaign, with that coming in 1930-31 as they went on to finish bottom of the table. Indeed, you have to go back to February 1979 for the last time the Red Devils lost 3 consecutive league games at Old Trafford at any stage of a season, while their winless home run stretches back even further. United have only picked up 2 points from the last 12 on offer on their own patch and could go 5 consecutive matches without a home league win for the first time since February 1990. It is just as well, then, that they welcome whose away record could also do with vast improvement, particularly on the defensive side. The Blues have shipped more away goals than any other club in the Premier League since the start of last season, 42, while their away matches in total have seen more goals than any other teams, with 87 going in. Home and away, Chelsea are conceding an average of 1.5 goals per game under Frank Lampard in the Premier League, which is the worst rate of any of their managers to have taken charge of more than 1 game in the competition. 3 more arrived last weekend as the Blues twice squandered a lead to draw 3-3 with Southampton, having raced into an early 2-goal advantage, courtesy of Timo Werner's first Premier League strikes. That failure to hold on to leads could come back to bite them against Manchester United. Only Arsenal have dropped more points from winning positions than the Blues so far in 2020, while no team has gained more points from losing positions than Saturday's hosts in that period. Tuesday night's goalless draw with Sevilla will have come as a relatively satisfactory result. New goalkeeper Edouard Mendy has now kept 2 clean sheets in his 2 appearances, will raise hope that their poor defensive record will improve when he is regularly in the team, and if not, Lampard always has Petrusech to fall back on after the technical director was included in their Premier League squad. The Sevilla stalemate also means that Chelsea have only won 1 of their last 5 games across all competitions, though, while they have only picked up maximum points once in the league since the opening day. Chelsea's last away outing in the Premier League saw them fall 3-0 down to West Bromwich Albion before salvaging a 3-3 draw, but they will know that Man United will not allow them a route back into the game so easily if they make another poor start. However, the hosts do have a difficult spell coming up with this match against Chelsea, being followed by meetings with RB Leipzig, Arsenal, Istanbul Basaksehir, and league leaders Everton in the next 2 weeks. Chelsea, by contrast, have a much kinder upcoming schedule and so can focus fully on this trip to Old Trafford without one-eyed head. Team news. Manchester United's win over PSG was made all the more impressive by the fact that they were missing captain Harry Maguire and his first-choice backup Eric Bailly to injury. Bailey will miss up to 4 weeks, and so this game comes far too soon for him, but Solskjaer was more hopeful about the prospect of Maguire returning in time for this match. Should the England international pass a late fitness test, then Solskjaer will have a decision to make after Axel Tuanzebe put in such an accomplished display on his first game for 10 months in Paris. Anthony Martial serves the second of his 3-game ban following his red card against Spurs, which could open the door for deadline day arrival Edinson Cavani to make his debut after being left at home for the trip to his former club PSG. Mason Greenwood is also expected to return after being left out of the last 2 squads, an absence Solskjaer insists is down to injury, despite speculation that he has been warned about indiscipline by club chiefs. Jesse Lingard is unavailable for the hosts, although he was unlikely to settle for a place on the bench. Bruno Fernandes was on the scoresheet again in midweek to make it 16 goals and 11 assists for the club, directly contributing to more goals in all competitions than any other Premier League player since making his debut. Marcus Rashford was once again the hero in Paris for Man United, and he boasts 4 goals in his last 3 games against Chelsea too, including a brace in the corresponding fixture last season. Chelsea now have close to a full-strength squad to choose from, with Billy Gilmour and Kepa Arrizabalaga the only absentees after Mendy returned ahead of schedule against Sevilla. Lampard played down concerns over the fitness of Thiago Silva after he fell awkwardly against Sevilla, while fellow summer signing Hakim Ziyech is pushed. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you have something to say,